bridging finance, what is it? So for any new investors out there that are always unsure and wanting to learn, that's always a good step, by the way. You know, there's different ways that you can purchase and acquire property. I'm not going to talk about rent to rent or anything like this in this video. It's just purely about bridging. Now, I'm going to be talking about our latest purchase through bridging finance. And hopefully it should just give you a little bit more awareness of the situation. Now, I was always brought up north of England, working class and that type of thing, that bridging finance is terrible, getting mortgages and loans are terrible. Now, again, it always depends on good debt and bad debt, but bridging finance really is a way for property investors to get hold of the property sooner than like your traditional long-term lending products like your mortgages. So talking about our latest one, the latest bridging finance deal we've done, the property originally was on for 150,000, which was probably about £5,000 dearer than it should have been, but they're always testing the market. It was on for 150. It then reduced to 145. I think it was about 6 weeks later. Now a sale was agreed just over the 140 mark. So obviously I noticed it had gone off market, and then maybe 6 or 7 weeks had gone by and it popped back up on the market for 140. It was then on again for about 3 or 4 weeks. Now a sale must have been agreed because, well, a sale was agreed because then it was removed, and we didn't see it back on until maybe 3-4 months after. And at that point the sale had fallen through again. So if you look at it now from the vendor's point of view, they probably taken up a lot of mental space in here. They just wanted to get rid of it. They've had 2 sales and it's not gone through. So we then managed to acquire that property for £110,000. It was on originally at 150, then 145. A sale was agreed about the 140 mark. Then another sale was agreed about the 135 mark. We got it for 110. Now that's fantastic because we'd purchased from this agent 3, maybe 4 times before, and they know we're not taking because they know we get it over the line. And that's what obviously the vendor wanted, really, just that assurance that it would go through. Anyway, getting back to the main point of the video. So in order to speed this up, we took out bridging finance. Now, the thing is with bridging finance, it's always based on yourself rather than the property, your ability to, you know, afford the repayments and so on. So we took it out on bridging finance to get it over the line quicker. Now, could I have got a better deal? Could we have got a better deal? Probably yes, but, and this is what I tell my mentees really, whether or not, you know, you're my property people or, you know, you're my entrepreneur group, it's about not stepping over pounds to pick up pennies. So we definitely need to make sure that we were looking long term rather than thinking, you know what, we could get a better rate. Let's search around. We got a rate, I think it was 0.84%. So it was 0.84%, and that was 0.84% per calendar month. Now, we took it out over 9 months. So, and then there was, I think there's about 1,400, 1,500, this fee and that fee and all that type of nonsense. One thing you've got to remember though with bridging is 9 times out of 10, maybe even more now, they retain the interest at the start. So say for instance, now argument's sake, you're taking out £100,000 bridging loan and the repayments are, again, argument's sake, £500 a month for 12 months. They will take out at the start of the loan 500 times 12, £6,000 straight away on day one. Now, there's good and bad things about that. What I liked about that is I didn't really have the money anyway, so I didn't miss it. So, whereas if I was paying that every single month with an empty property, it can have that negative impact on your cash flow. And for us, you know, we like to invest, of course, for capital growth, but we like the passive income as well, the cash flow. Now, we could have got a better deal. Like I said, it was 0.84% per calendar month. They retained the interest at the start, which was fine, but it was good in the fact that we could get the property sooner. That's what we wanted, really. And again, hopefully, it was another little tick next to our name, next to the agents, so that they should know that we're serious and we're not tie kickers. So going back to it again, bridging finance really is a way that you could get hold of a property quicker rather than going through the mortgage route, and it is ideal for the BRRR strategy. So the good thing about this was it only needed a minor refurb, probably one of the easiest refurbs we've done in about 3 or 4 years, just literally a lick of paint here and there, a couple of things, but nothing major. It definitely wasn't back to brick. We then did the refurb and then obviously put it on a long-term product, got it valued at 145. We purchased it at 110, so then there's that nice little gap in the middle there. that's where the profit was. So really for us, I think within that deal, I think we've got about 13, maybe £14,000 in that property, and it's cash flowing at the moment. It's not magnificent cash flow, but the return on capital employed, the ROS, is very good. So I think it cash flows about 300, 310 per calendar month. Again, not amazing, but we've got a cash flowing asset that produces £300 per calendar month based on us just putting in 13, £14,000. Have a look at it that way when you're comparing it to savings at the moment in the bank. So I hope that helped people. Bridging finance is good, but you must know how long it's going to take you. Add on extra time as well, and then take it out for that amount of time, and just make sure you keep things moving with it, because otherwise the bridging finance becomes very, very dear if you go with the extended, or if you go over the period of time. Anyway, I hope that helped people. Take care, good luck. Just keep taking daily steps forward. All the best on your journey. Take care.